Last time on Eden Zero, Rebecca has found herself struggling against the madcap stylings of the clown, as it looks like he wants to tame this kitty. Will Rebecca be able to overcome this mischievous mechanized monster? Or will her claws be clipped? Let's find out. Now, this cover page, a young Chris and Klein not long after their little encounter with the doctor. Kids had it rough. Let's see, chapter 190, The Greatest Show from Hell. Alright, and so Rebecca surrounded by a ring of fire. And, damn them thighs. Them thighs, though. Happy cries out for Rebecca. Rebecca then leaps into the air above the ring of fire. Clown claps. Oh, brava, brava. And as Rebecca lands, she shouts, sorry, but I don't have time to be in your little circus. Clown then sends out multiple flaming rings, saying, aw, but the fun's only just getting started. Rebecca, with incredible agility, bounds through each and every one of the flaming rings with ease, getting in close to the clown and delivering a powerful kick to his face. Clown goes skidding across the floor into a bunch of nearby presents, but Clown, still smiling, says, ah, you take pride in your speed. Clown then snaps his fingers. Oh, and electricity goes surging through the ground towards Rebecca, right into her feet. She cries out in pain. Oh, and then she falls to the floor, being further electrocuted. Pino states the obvious. Electricity is running through the stage. Rebecca desperately tries to scramble off of the floor, flailing about, as Clown simply says, such bad luck to be human. Rebecca, seeing the nearby curtains, leaps towards it to get away from the floor. And as she desperately grips onto the curtain while smoldering, she shouts, that's cheating! Clown, reaching for a nearby sword, says, is it? I thought it was standard practice to suppress your opponent's best moves. He then takes several swords and starts juggling them, saying, for our next act, allow me to demonstrate the art of juggling. And as the blades spin about, he sends one of them careening towards Rebecca, much to her shock. She narrowly avoids being skewered, bounding from one of the curtains to another, as Happy cries out for Rebecca once again. Clown, still juggling the swords, say, very nice. You may have what it takes to be a wonderful acrobat. The way you move is ever so comical. And more swords come flying at Rebecca as she narrowly avoids them all, one after the other. Happy bangs on the cage saying, what is the deal with this cage? Okay, I didn't notice it before, but between the bars there's glass. Pino says it does not appear to be locked electronically. If we can deal physical damage to it from the outside. Pino then realizes something. And shouts, Miss Rebecca, can you hit this cage with one of those swords? Rebecca says, hit the cage with a sword? Ooh, nice. Rebecca then manages to catch one of the swords with her feet before it can skewer her. Mashima and his foot fetish, I tell ya. And the clown, still smiling, says, my, how unladylike. Rebecca then says, gather my ether to my feet and, yeah! As she flings the sword, energized by ether, straight towards the cage containing Happy and Pino, and they manage to scramble out, Happy saying, you did it! Escape attempt successful. Clown dismisses this and says, your rescued mascots won't be able to help you. But Pino charges up her EMP and says, activate EMP. But Clown dismisses this as well, saying, that isn't going to work. We 4 Darkstar model androids are equipped with an anti-EMP coating. But this was not Pino's plan. As she shouts, Miss Rebecca, I shut off the electricity running through the stage. Rebecca shouts, okay, and jumps towards the ground, much to the clown's shock. Rebecca then cries out for Happy, as Happy reconfigures with an ice transforming into the dual blasters as Rebecca unloads in a volley of rapid fire. The clown is hit multiple times, crying out. He then reconfigures his arm into a machine gun, shouting, "You stupid little girl!" firing at Rebecca. But Rebecca easily manages to dodge each and every blast from the clown's cannons. Pino then cries out, "Analysis complete. His armor is lighter on the back of his neck." Rebecca says, "Copy that," as she leaps in the air right above the clown, firing right into the back of the clown's neck with a happy blaster full burst, effectively wiping the smile off the clown's face. And as the clown hits the floor with a thud, Rebecca lands ever so gracefully. Pino delightfully shouts, "We did it!" And as Happy reforms back into his cat body, he says, "You did it, Rebecca!" Rebecca deactivates her overdrive mode and says, "Thanks to the two of you." However, it's not over. The smoking body of the clown says, "I see, I see." The clown rises up saying, "I'm so sorry I called you a wimpy weakling. Maybe it's time I started taking this a little seriously." This shocks Rebecca, and Happy says, "So you weren't trying at all?" Pino shouts, "Enemy bot attack power rising. But then it's too late. The clown is transforming." As he says, "Battle dress, requip." Oh, nightmare clown, as a sinister, toothy grin forms on the clown's face. He's gone full Pennywise, and thus stands before them a dark, monstrous clown, ready for battle. As Rebecca, Happy, and Pino can only look on in shock, and the clown, with some form of smoke exuding from his body, says, "Pleasant nightmares." Smoke covers Rebecca, and she says, "What is happening?" Oh, and Rebecca can only scream as she starts to fade away into the smoke. The heck? Happy cries out for Rebecca, and Pino analyzes the situation, saying, "The unidentified mist took Miss Rebecca." The clown simply says, "Bye-bye," as the mist slowly fades away. Dang, I should have known. I completely forgot about the battle dress. Ugh. I actually kind of got thrilled because I'm just like, whoa, Rebecca managed to do it. And then he's just like, battle dress requip, and I'm just like, shit. Like, oh, that's right. They do that. But what did he do? Because Pino says that Rebecca disappeared. Did he send Rebecca into a world of her nightmares? Is Rebecca going to get a new power-up? Or is she going to use her ability in order to reverse things? It's always hard to tell. But the thing about that is, should Rebecca reverse things, that means she won't be able to use that ability too many times in the future. With limited uses, she might end up running out of that ability when she really, really needs it. So the question is, what happens now? I am glad, though, that Rebecca actually managed to get in some pretty good hits on the clown, though. She wasn't completely defenseless. But it does stand to reason what happens now. Because we really didn't get a good grasp of just how terrifying these characters can be in this battle dress re-equip form, because Shiki took down wizards so easily. But question remains, how strong is Rebecca in comparison to Shiki? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What kind of nightmares do you think Rebecca's going to be involved in? Has she been transported to another plane? Or was she completely disintegrated? And do you think it's a situation where she's going to have to reverse things? Tell me that and more. And subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video. Or don't. I ain't your daddy, but I still love you like one. Until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.